Yo, how's it going, guys? Here I go with another video analysis. And for today's analysis, I will be taking a look at Gbpjpy. Gbpjpy, I am going to be taking in for potential selling positions. Actually, the sale that was anticipating had already happened. It was actually on this high, but sadly, I did not see the market around those times. I wasn't really paying attention to my phone or the markets because I tend to trade just London session and specifically London because it's when we have major, bigger movements, right? So real quick, if we break down the analysis from the daily perspective on Gbpjpy, we could see how on the daily perspective, we still have all this imbalance area to come and fill in and potentially come and test back into the breaker zone that we had where we broke distribution area or consolidation area, whatever you want to call it. We came and broke those highs, which we also created a commission price candle, which is a commission price candle. It's going to be my overall target, which I do have to take profits. I just could see on the group that I sent out, which is a swing trade that we're taking for Gbpjpy. Or I take profits all the way down here around 380 to 400 pips. First take profit, we just have it to come in and clear out this old low that we had created here, which is also some social liquidity that we had left behind. The reason we had this push up, it was just a retracement to the upside to come and test as a commission price candle right here and fill in the empty imbalance that we had left here on the daily time frame. Now just coming lower into the forward time frame. Well, on the forward time frame, we could start seeing how market came into our commission price candle right here. Our last bullish candle before the push down, filled in the imbalance, and also just by adding our fib level from start to another impulse, we actually came into that 7.9 fib area, came tested it on a higher premium price, and started showing rejections inside this area. The confirmation that I like the most was this bearish candle, this bearish engulfing, which is confirming us the market should now start being bearish. Now, since we did get in a little bit late and chasing the market, our stop is going to be a bit wider, around 37 pips, just above this high, because if we do come and break that high, well, it's no longer going to be valid, and market's going to come and seek out the liquidity inside this area right here that we have left in this distribution area, which would be up here, and then another sell would be all the way up there. Is that if only that scenario were to happen. And we'll come into the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, well, my confirmation here is that we're currently respecting inside this projection block right here. We haven't really broken above it. We're still inside of it. Just gonna see how this 1 hour time frame closes. We still have around 25 minutes for this candle to close. So we might just come and still create a small retracement to the upside, but we should see definitely market push lower. And as mentioned, come into our first take profit right here, since we still have also a lot of liquidity inside this area on the 1 hour time frame and forward time frame, which is this liquidity right here. All those wicks is liquidity that you have, which was also an oversold area, which in this area is where retail traders started getting in for what is buying positions. And once those buying positions come in, where they're going to start placing their stop losses inside this sell side liquidity, which is what we're going to be aiming for on the first take profit, which is around 130 pips. And while we break it down to lower time frames, there's the 30-minute or 15-minute, well, we could see that GJ is just making that retracement inside here. So that way it's waiting for London to open to start creating that big drop to the downside. So yeah, as at the moment, Gbpjpy is the only pair that I'm going to be looking to be trading for tonight. We are risking a total of 37 pips for the first take profit to be at 130 and second take profit at 390 for a swing trade. Once we come into that last take profit down here, this is where I'm going to start potentially be looking for buying positions to then come in and clear out this old high that we have created and liquidity that we're currently creating to the downside. So with that being said, everybody have a great night and happy trading to you all.